In almost every broken family, there is one person who carries the weight of everyone else's silence. They are called the scapegoat. If you were the child who was always labeled too dramatic, the one who walked on eggshells at dinner, or the one blamed whenever the house felt tense, you were not broken. You were assigned a role you never agreed to play. And the reason they targeted you wasn't because you were weak, but because you were the only one who refused to pretend. Every dysfunctional home survives on an unspoken agreement. Pretend everything is fine, smiles in holiday photos, secrets locked behind closed doors, sweeping cruelty under the rug of respecting your elders. The scapegoat is born with an internal compass that can't stomach the lie. You spoke up when something felt wrong. You asked why everyone was pretending. In psychology, you became the family mirror. When they looked at you, they couldn't escape the reflection of their own hidden shame. And instead of fixing what was broken inside themselves, they decided it was easier to smash the mirror. When a storm brews in a toxic house, marital resentment, financial panic, or personal misery, the tension has to land somewhere. The scapegoat becomes the lightning rod. A father has a bad day, a mother feels unfulfilled, and suddenly your tone of voice, your choices, or your very presence becomes the excuse for their explosion. You learned to read the temperature of the room before you took a breath. You shrank your voice to keep the peace, only to realize the peace was never yours to keep. Blaming you allowed everyone else to stay comfortable in their dysfunction. The deepest tragedy of being the scapegoat is the invisible burden you carry into adulthood. You grow up apologizing for taking up space. You believe that love is something you must earn through constant endurance and silence. You spend years trying to be good enough for people who were committed to misunderstanding you. Healing begins on the quiet afternoon you realize they didn't reject you because of your flaws. They rejected you because your honesty threatened their illusion. Stepping out of the scapegoat role feels like betrayal at first. The guilt will try to pull you back into the fire. But silence is not peace, and taking the blame is not love. You were never the black sheep. You were just the first one brave enough to break the cycle. If this resonated with your story, you are not alone. Leave a comment below and take care of your peace.